What's up everyone, it's Luke Parmeter, and today I'm actually at a cranberry marsh about to do some filming. So with this client, I've been capturing their entire process throughout the whole year. The cool thing about this project is I was able to film only on days when the lighting was good. So this entire project is gonna look awesome. And right now it's the middle of winter, so you might be wondering what cranberry growers do in the winter. Well, they actually put sand over the beds and that helps prevent overgrowth. Now I don't know too many more details about that, but I will give you some details on how I record this. So I have my Red camera, I have my drone, and I'll kind of walk you through how I capture this whole process. Visually, I think it's gonna look really interesting because we have all the snow and then they dump sand on top of that. So it's gonna be cool to see. And I just pulled up to the marsh, so I gotta get started here. All right, so here we are. We're about to launch from the back of the truck here. We're gonna start with the drone. Let's do it. All right, so I usually fly inside of my truck because number one, it's shaded. And number two, there's no one to distract you. I don't have to worry about that part when I'm here, but if you're out in public, that's always an issue. So usually the first thing I'll do is I'll start to get some wide scenics. You wanna just make sure you cover your bases so you don't wanna get too detailed. You know, get those safe shots out of the way and then kind of work your way in once you kind of get a feel for the rest of the shoot. So like right now we've got some foreground with the conveyor belt, middle ground we've got the excavator scooping dirt, in the background we've got the marsh, so there's a lot happening with this shot. I think that's a really important thing when you're filming, especially with the drone, is just to try to get different foreground layers and background layers. This might be a good introduction shot, and we'll just see if we can keep it going all the way through. It will keep going, rise above this tree here. Get some more layers. Yeah, so that really could be one continuous shot. I feel like it was pretty smooth, so pretty stoked with that. Man, that's a really cool shot to see it separate like that. Almost symmetrical. So visually, that's a really nice composition right here. Yeah, and then one thing, you can kind of see the shadow of the drone. I hate when people put that in the shot, so you just got to be aware of that when you're filming and know where the sun is, and just try to avoid that. See if we can get real close to this. Sensors will probably start beeping here, telling me, hey, back up, man. But man, I just love this like 3/4 angle. You can really see the process, so. See if we can revolve all the way to the front here. Yeah, I don't like how the shadow was kind of casted onto there, but you could cut to it like right here. That'd probably be a good ending shot. Next, I just looked up over here and I see there's some machinery moving in, so I'm gonna buzz over here quick. We'll just let them pass by. Let this guy pass by. Go back, we'll get some more footage of the trucks approaching. You always need setup shots like this, like I said earlier. So this is cool because you can see where the sand is happening. We've got two vehicles in the background, this one's in the foreground, and yeah, this is gonna be so much fun to edit. So I think the client's gonna be stoked on this, man. This footage is incredible. So once the middle of the bed is sanded, they bring in the tractor with the manure spreader and get the edges with this. Obviously it's not manure, it's just sand, but that's one way to do it. All right, that's a wrap for the drone. Now I'm gonna get the Red out and get some tripod footage. So this thing is ready to go. Got the ND filter on there. Get this thing level. Let's see what these guys are up to. Get this thing turned on. So these guys are just shoveling the sand by hand. kind of filling in the spots that the dump truck missed. Probably don't need much of it, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. Most of the action is happening in the other marsh, so I'm gonna move over there. So this is the red Scarlet-W. We're shooting at 4K, 120 frames a second. All around badass camera. All right, so this will probably be the final pass through, and I'm gonna try to nail this last shot here. It's a super slow-mo on the 7200. Beautiful. All right, well, I'm gonna call this project done for today. Really stoked with what I got. I cannot wait to show the client. And if you guys have any questions, be sure to comment below. I've got a lot more projects like this in the future, so thanks for watching.